So pull it up on my phone.
I'll share it on the screen once we get to it. So, good morning, everybody. Is the March 20th, Southold LDC Audit Committee meeting. It is 10:07. Okay. It's 10:07, and the only item on the agenda is our audit. Do you want me to put the audit up? Would that help, or?
Not if it's gonna take a lot of time. I can look.
Yeah, I can give you my computer too.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Is there specific pages that you
No, that really wasn't. I was just gonna follow along. Hi, John's gonna give me his.
I
actually read it, so.
since it was
I'm
presented,
just saying, I don't need it.
since it was presented and nobody had any questions, I
Yeah.
wasn't really gonna go
through
through
it.
very much of it. It's pretty straightforward. Does anybody have questions on it?
No, I mean, there was really nothing
Yeah,
to question or, there were no management it.
the same as last
Same
year.
as
I
last
think,
year.
I don't think we want to change it.
And
No.
right.
The
Okay.
only, go ahead.
No, I was just for Alexis, maybe, the management comments, we thought, were overkill for the size of our entity and,
Complexity of
the
them.
complexity.
To pay for QuickBooks seems a little bit.
Yeah, we issue like 3 checks a month.
I don't believe that's necessary.
No.
Right,
If
right.
Yeah.
But I just thought you should know the
Yes.
rationale
Yeah,
for
yeah.
why we.
The big change from last year was that we put together a policy that answered one of their questions, and so that piece came out from last year. They recommended we do it, and we did it. So that was the big change from last year.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was just the only thing I thought. And nothing, nothing of any substance for next year. No major changes in accounting that impact us.
No, I didn't see
Yeah.
anything exciting.
Yeah, no.
Shall we move to approve?
So typically the audit committee makes a recommendation to the full board. Audit committee, and the full board, I would say. But we go through the
Except Jean's on.
Jean is not on.
Correct.
the audit.
Because of conflict.
Yeah, but she's our treasurer. So do we have a motion to make?
I'll move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Does anyone have any other business for the audit committee?
None for me.
Hearing none, we have a motion to adjourn at 10:10.
I'll second. We'll both second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Moving along, the next meeting is it's 11, is the regular meeting. Everyone has the agenda. Yeah. No, I don't.
Actually, has to be.
Yeah, I have an extra. Okay, do we have a motion to start the meeting at 10:11?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second. Next to them.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, so just as a reminder, the audit committee just approved the audit, recommended that the audit be presented to the full board and approved by the full board. So does anyone have any questions or comments on the audit?
None.
It's been a long time, so. Silence. Do we have a motion to accept the 2025 audit?
I'll move it.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the 2025 Paris. That includes the annual report, the certified financial audit, the investment report, and the procurement report, which were sent previously to the members. Does anybody have any questions on those?
I didn't have any questions.
No,
Um,
it's straightforward, same as,
For what it is?
yeah.
I have heard rumor that they are ditching Paris and building a whole new program, which gives me a little, oh, that's a technical term, because it's going to have all different problems. They're gonna solve some of the problems and create different ones, and we're gonna get the privilege of learning a whole new program, but I think it's gonna be a couple of years, so I
Yeah, I'm worried.
think for right now, we'll suffer through Paris for the next, yeah, exactly.
Having had to suffer through Paris, not for the LDC, but for the state. I mean, it is a nightmare, but for us in particular, it just doesn't fit. The questions and the answers, I mean, but as you say, it'll be a bumpy road undoubtedly.
Where they say the devil you know is better than the devil you
At
don't.
least you know how to do it.
Yeah, so, it makes me laugh though, because every year I kind of forget its quirks. Why can't I enter any, oh yeah, this is the page, you have to go to the bottom to tell you it's gonna modify, and then it goes back to the bottom when it's open, then you have to go back to the top. It's like little ridiculous things like that, but, so,
But they've been talking about this for years.
well, there's a new ABO director. So he has said it's a priority,
I see.
but it's still gonna be years.
Yeah.
And there was an event recently that DiNapoli spoke at, and someone said, hey, what's the timeline? And he said, that's not my program. And we were like, your name's on the top of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't, okay, whatever. So there seems to be a little bit like, you take care of, no, I don't wanna take it.
Yeah.
But so if there's no questions, so what I need is for you guys to vote on Paris and give me the authority to now certify it. So if that's what I'm looking for, the 4 sections. It's not due until the end of this month, and I can do 3 of the sections. I can't do the 4th section until I get the final audit from our auditors, and I have to sign a representation letter, I think is what it's called, before they'll do that. So that's just a matter of a little bit of back and forth, but
Right, have they provided you with the rep letter or the draft?
I think I have to check and see if I have the rep letter, but they said once you guys were set, we could move forward.
Okay.
They've been very quick and I've got plenty of time.
Good, okay.
Literally, I could do it at 11:59. You know, I clicked 4 boxes. So do we have a motion to accept the 2025 Paris, the 4 sections of it?
I'll make a motion.
Second,
Thank you. All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Next item is the approval of the EFPR group, the cost for our 2025 audit and the 1099s. The audit cost is gonna be 5,000, the 1099s, they said would be 300. I don't think they charged us last year, so I think we should do a little bit more than 5,000, but it might just actually be capped at 5,000, because we had 3 1099s and one of them was for them,
Yeah.
so, which they sent to me and I sent back to them. That was an odd system, but okay.
So not to exceed 6,000.
Thank you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Jean seconded it?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Just we got a little variety.
When it's all the same, it's easy, I just cut and paste.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
The next item on the agenda is our minutes from January 30th. They were sent previously. Does anyone have any questions, comments, edits?
If none.
Okay, do we have a motion to accept them?
Sure.
Second.
Francis, all in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
You abstain.
Okay. You mean you didn't watch the video and check the minutes?
I read the minutes, but I wasn't there.
Jean, do you have anything that you want to go over?
Not in particular, other than that, just to confirm that on February 18th and February 22nd respectively, I received the information from Lisa regarding our funds from Eastern Long Island Hospital and Peconic Landing, our annual fees. So those have been deposited. Lisa provided me with the receipts, and those have been included in our financials now.
Does anybody have any questions for Jean? Okay. I didn't have anything else to add. I just left it sort of out there. So if Jean had anything she wanted to share, should we accept her report?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
Then you reached out to Conic Landing to ask them about refunding, and they said they weren't interested.
Yep. But I think it's a good exercise because it reminded them that we're here.
I don't see why you wouldn't reach out to them again. The other one's not 10 years out yet. I don't even know what they call permission, because it's a loan. Yeah. Look, probably doesn't have it.
I don't know.
The one for us, but these guys have 10, so they're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was only,
Basically, you know what, if they weren't interested the last time, they probably are now. It's always good to ask.
Yeah.
I think I asked them in December.
Rates have gone up since December.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything else?
Lisa, we're
Yeah.
sitting on that fee for the accountants. We were waiting to get the final bill. That came in it was dated 3/4. Do you want me to go ahead and?
I apologize. I should have let you know that I reached out to them and they said it's just an internal tracking, so they know how much work
Okay.
they've done. They're fine with us paying when we get the final. They'll send us an invoice afterwards. They've been very easy to work with, very
Okay,
easy. So once I get that final invoice, I will share it and we can.
Great.
And I'll
Thank
be in
you.
touch with them today.
Yeah.
To let them know that I need the final audit and find out what else needs to be done, but I don't expect it being anything too dramatic. Do we have anything else?
No, just, I guess the same question we always ask is, has anyone heard of any other potential projects or?
I have heard of a potential project.
pressure.
It is in very early stages, and we stress that. But there is a group that has been in contact with consultants from the YMCA.
Okay.
And we're still getting back that information. We're still taking a look at possible locations, things like that. So again, very early stages, but I did want to present that to this group just to think over whether that would be a project that would be eligible. We would be quite large in scale. And we're still working on funding sources. It's going to be somewhat complicated, but I just want to put that on the table. So
How large is large? Just curiosity.
approximately 25 million.
So large enough
Yeah.
to make it.
Question mark?
Well,
Yes, no, I mean, is
That's
that
fine.
large enough?
It's not- Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I mean, I guess 5 million is sort of the, for sure, that's the.
Yep.
Shoots and things.
Yeah.
So once again, very early stages. But start thinking.
We probably, I don't know how very early they are,
Yeah.
but they should probably be aware of us because they don't
Yes.
want to go down one path and then go, oh wait, we didn't even realize that was an option.
That's
We're
right.
so far down this path.
Yes,
back out and go this direction. So if you.
that's why I mentioned
Also-
the LDC in one of the things.
Yes,
Yes.
and that's, we would want to induce them because.
Yeah.
They can then, whatever costs they spend from the day that we've induced them, they can roll those into the bond.
Mhm.
And they would have to do a resolution also. There's a
Right.
couple of steps, and the
Yes.
sooner they do it, the better it is for
Right.
their
But the
accounting.
inducement doesn't obligate them in any
Nope.
way.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
to
right.
proceed in this manner.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna point out that if there's any thought that they might want to, they should go ahead and pass the resolution because it, as John said,
Yeah.
doesn't commit them in any way,
Yeah.
shape or form.
Right.
It just allows them to accumulate those costs going forward,
Yes,
certainly.
should
if
they
that-
decide.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, very good.
Do you know who they're using for counsel?
I can get you that name.
Okay.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to look at my notes.
So however you'd like to proceed, you know, if you want to get them in touch with me, if you want to give me their contact information, if it ends up, if you want to share it and somebody says, oh, I know them,
Yes.
you know, whatever makes the most sense, I'm happy to
Do
facilitate.
you know, is the town's bond council still Costello building one?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about
I
that.
heard
Let me
they
check.
changed it, but just.
Yeah, I don't believe they changed it, but let me confirm.
I don't care, Franklin, just.
Who Hawkins,
God, he was Ron Grocer. He's
Really?
retired.
well, when originally,
Yeah, he's retired.
yeah.
Like, if I find him, I have his phone number, I'll find somebody, still know the people there, but. Well.
I don't
That's
know
fine.
if I still know the people, Arthur Cohen, I know.
Arthur's there, if Ron's not there, Arthur's not there. Maybe,
Maybe,
there was one guy who was there in his eighties, so you never know.
yeah, you never know.
I'll check.
Oh, Fernandez.
Jerry Hernandez, you
Yeah.
remember him?
Yeah.
Whoa. Sorry, everybody. Memory lane, they're getting fainter and fainter.
I almost didn't come up with the name.
That was good, I
But Jerry
got
was
Jared,
such a-
but I missed it.
Yeah,
I actually worked with him.
he was such a gentleman.
He wasn't Jared.
Anyway, sorry, guys.
As we get closer to moving on this, I will keep the board updated.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I asked that question is because normally it's convenient for the bond council of the town. We are bond council, we don't have a bond council. We have not appointed anybody.
At our January meeting, oh no,
Didn't
that was
appoint-
our,
we-
yeah,
that's all right.
yeah,
So we didn't
you're
appoint.
right,
We're flexible if necessary,
yeah.
but we would like to get to know them because that becomes a relationship.
Certainly, yes. Understood. Okay, that's all I have.
Okay,
That was a,
great.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good news for all of us.
Yeah.
Remember, I tried to get my
Or actually,
Don't we all?
Yeah, well, I mean, we come and we meet, and right now we're going through the required process, but which is good, and you have to keep doing it, but it would be nice to have
little more
another
exciting.
project, yeah,
Based on that.
yeah.
Real.
So, okay, keep us posted, that's very exciting. Anything else? Nobody's got anything after that.
I know, right?
Do we have a motion to,
Sure.
yeah, to adjourn the meeting?
Sure. I'll second. Okay. You okay, Journey?
I'm in favor.
All in favor?
Okay,
Okay.
we're good.
Thank
you.
Nice to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Janine. Good to
Good to see
see
you.
you. Bye,
Take care.
Caitlin.
Take care.
Meetings.